Hey guys, welcome to this episode of Free Magic Live. Today I'm answering a question which is how do I look after my magic props? Let's get into it. Alright guys, welcome to this Q&A video. Now today's question we were asked was how do I look after my magic props? Now because I've been a magician for so long now, I have a lot of props, but to answer the question in regards to what I use most often, I'll talk about that. But at my house, I have a lot of magic stuff. And what I've done is I have a room that's dedicated to magic, but I mainly have a drawer with all the stuff that I might need to get every now and then, like accessories or extra cards or whatever, and it stays there. But the stuff that I use that I perform with all the time, I have two different suitcases for it. I have a big suitcase, which has my stuff if I go to a big event where I'm performing on stage, and that's sort of like an aluminium case, and that stays in one spot. It always has the same stuff in it. And I also have a smaller case, which is for my close-up stuff and street magic, and that also stays right next to the first one. So I can always go to it. If I'm booked for an event, I can just grab it and I know I'm good to go. As far as the actual props themselves, with my cards, I probably go through a pack of cards once a week. So I have a lot of spares. But what I try to do to get more time out of them is, once I've used my pack of cards for an event or on the street, what's good to do is put them back in the box and actually sit some books on top of the pack of cards, because it keeps them flat and makes them just nice to use again. Because after a while when you use cards, from the heat and the moisture in the air and this and that, the cards can get a bit warped and a bit thicker as well. But by putting the books on them just keeps them really flat. I actually went a step further and I bought a card press. It's got two sort of glass sheets. You put the deck inside and then you close it by winding it down, and it like locks the card in place and you can just sit it there. But you know, you don't have to spend money on that. You can just get books, but I do it in case I'm traveling and on a plane or whatever. I can just have it in that crystal card case thing. That helps. With my coins, I have a little coin bag that I'll keep them in, just so I can keep all my different sets of denominations of coins in their own bag, just so it's easy to look after. Not that it's, you know, not that they would get damaged if you put them all together, but it's just easier to keep them separately. Sharpies, always make sure the lid's on, obviously. Rubber bands, I keep my rubber bands, I'll just grab an old deck and I'll just put the rubber bands on there, so that I can just have that in my close-up case and I can just get to it and, you know, pull off two rubber bands for that event or whatever. So you need to look after your props, but at the same time, just make sure they're accessible to you, and that's that. Alright guys, so that's how I manage and look after my props. Let me know your thoughts as well, and if you have any other tips or if you have any questions on looking after other props. And with that said, keep up to date with our stuff. Check out our website to stay up to date with our latest magic tricks and effects, which is freemagiclive.com, and I'll see you in another video.